Wanna see me win. They don't wanna see me push the button when I'm spinning. They don't wanna see me living. Why they so offended? I don't understand it. They don't wanna see me spinning. They don't wanna see me written out the penthouse. Why they rather see me finished? Why they wanna see me...
What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of My World. If you're not subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button down below. Today I have a really special surprise for all of you out there. Let me introduce you guys to someone right here that is just like me. You know what I'm saying? From a different place. You know, this is my first time actually meeting her.
Yep.
First time, very first time. You know, she just come and make me pretty. You know what I say? Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
So guys, this is Erica right here.
Yep.
She's a hairstylist, as you can see, right? And Erica is from
Panama City, Panama.
You know, I never been Panama. Is always something that I want to do or want to go. Yes, like I heard a lot of things about it, and there is currently a lot of Nicaraguans also that is heading over to Panama.
A lot of people going to Panama.
Have you ever met a Nicaraguan before?
Yeah, I'm in the Hispanic community here in Houston, so it's a lot of not just Mexican.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of Nicaraguan. It's a lot Dominican Republic, Venezuela, and a lot of Venezuelans now are moving to Panama because
really?
of the situation in Venezuela. So it's a country that always we work on everybody. So.
Well, actually, I have families that are from Venezuela.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that I actually met them when I was growing up in Bluefields, and my cousin, his mother is from Bluefields, but he was born in Venezuela, and then it was his first time going to Bluefields to go meet all of us, his family.
Oh, nice.
Like when he was adult, you know. So what I wanted people to notice here, Erica, is that, you know, like I want to know, have you ever been judged also the way I have been judged of you not being who you are and always have to explaining yourself to people? You ever find yourself in a situation?
Always. Always.
Why do you think is it?
Let's go back. Before I had locks, and automatic they see me. I'm black. I had locks. I'm from the island.
Yeah. So
There's
what?
no other way.
What island you always get that you're from?
Jamaican.
Jamaican too.
Jamaican and Trinidad. That's other two.
Trinidad.
That's other two. And I have a lot of friends from Jamaica and Trinidad, so we're kind of family.
Okay.
But so that's the only thing that they automatic like. She's black. She have an accent. She has locks. She is from the island. But when I speak Spanish, automatic they're like, wait a minute.
So that is when they start questioning.
Yeah, like wait a minute. They start looking and start moving the head, and you know the mind and start working finally. But at the end of the day, they never guess it. But it started looking like, wait a minute, my guess was this.
Yes.
And now I have to think.
I think I can reassure myself, like, wait a minute, say she's not Jamaican and she's not Trinidadian.
Yeah.
So, where are you from?
Panama.
Panama again.
Yes.
So,
and I have to say Panama, the country, not Panama, Florida. So that's another confusion. That's another explanation that I have to give because that's the only the only relationship that they have from the name Panama.
Oh, yeah. That makes sense. That makes sense now.
Yeah, so it's kind of like Panama. Oh, Panama, Florida. I said no, Panama, the country.
Okay, so in Panama, right? Like where I'm from is like Bluefields, and we got like different neighborhoods. We call them like barrios. You got barrios, right? So what barrio is you from?
I'm exactly from the city.
You're from the city, so
Yeah.
you grew up in the city.
Yeah, I grew up in the city.
Okay, but you still got neighborhoods.
Yes,
and you call them barrio too?
Yeah.
Okay, then.
It's barrio Rio Abajo, barrio de San Felipe. It's different barrios, but I'm from the outside of all the famous barrio that everybody know.
Okay.
So I'm from close to the airport.
You were saying previously that people would think that you're a Trinidadian or you're Jamaican. So do you have other people over there also that may song like me or song, like how them portraying all of us?
Yeah, if you're familiar with the Panama Canal. you know, the
I heard about it.
Yeah.
I heard about
Well,
it.
let me explain that Panama is just not the Panama Canal, first of all, because that's one of the things that they think that Panama is just the Panama Canal. It's a country. And in that country, the Panama Canal is. But before to create the Panama Canal, a lot of immigrants from Jamaica and from the different islands came to work in Panama and in those staying in Panama, and then create that culture. And that's the reason the majority of the black people in Panama that speak English is come from the descent of Caribbean.
The Caribbean people then.
Yeah.
So as you guys is hearing, like, you know, it happened to the same way. That is why I am the way I am, and that is why she's getting confused also, you know, for the way who she is, because the same way as you guys know Jamaicans and Africans came to Bluefields is the same way they came to her country also, and that is why, you know, we're like misunderstood.
Yeah.
And it's
we
hard.
don't fix in the north.
Yes, we don't. It's hard to describe us because, like, as black people, as a black person, right?
Yeah.
I explain myself to, you know, other African Americans or whatever the case may be. But I also have to explain myself to some of the other people in the Hispanic community also.
Every day.
You get me? Because like I keep saying, like, we're bilingual, and some of the Hispanic people be trying to figure out like how we became bilingual, or how do you speak English and Spanish, but you come from this part.
Yeah.
You're gonna not knowing so that we really had to, like, our native language gonna always be English.
Yes.
So
But the main language of my country is
Spanish. Yes,
yeah.
in Nicaragua is the same thing also, because like when I was born I speak English.
Yeah.
You get me? And as I grew, like, I had to learn Spanish. Do you remember your process of learning Spanish or anything?
Not really, because I pretty much ended up growing up learning talking more Spanish, because I went to a Spanish school and all my friends speak Spanish. So in the house is when you know, everybody speak English to me. So I was like more listening now to English rather than speaking, and more speaking Spanish rather than less talking. So mine was a little opposite of yours.
Of mine, yeah, because like I was saying, like me, most of the time I was speaking English, and then I had to like learn Spanish, you know. So it's like I had like my struggle of learning Spanish. I think like I would always tell people on the channel that want to learn the language, you know, that I had to go through a process, and I think I learned around 3rd grade at least, you know, getting better.
Well, my daughter is pretty much the same. When we came to this country, my daughter was maybe like 3 or 4 going to 5, and she only knows Spanish.
So right now?
Yeah. No, not when she came.
Oh,
she
okay.
was small. So for her was a big process to
learn English.
Yeah, learn English, and everybody around her was talking in English, and the only language that she knows was Spanish. She understood, she listened, but not that much. So when she came here, it was a culture shock for her, because everybody was talking English to her.
And so you guys, as you guys understand, you know, like just how like you guys be visiting our country and have to adapt to our lifestyle the same way we have to come over you guys' country, adapt to you guys' lifestyle. Yeah. And a lot of people also be criticizing us for losing our accents.
Yeah. Well, I've never been criticized, because automatic, I don't feel like I have an accent, but automatic they feel like I have an accent.
Well, I actually hear you do have an accent also. It might be different from mine, but I actually hear you have an accent. Yeah. And guys, the accent that I hear, I don't know how she hear me. You hear me like I sound Jamaican. That was your first impression.
Yeah.
And I can hear the Spanish in her, but I don't know where, I wouldn't know where you're from. Yeah. You get me? So
I would give people 3 options to guess where I'm from.
Really?
Wherever they guess Panama.
No. That is like, I actually did that guess my accent too. And you guys, for whoever haven't been seeing it, I'm gonna put a link. Well, not a link then, a card up top, and you guys can go and check that out.
I have one more question before you move on. Did you feel like it was it like so you don't remember having any type of like culture shock, like going from speaking English at home and then starting school and being like surrounded by Spanish, or was it just because you were always surrounded by Spanish, you didn't have that?
Well, not too much, because in my country is different tone of color. So we didn't grow up like here. For me, it was a culture shock when I came here, but not really when I was in my country, because we had so many
Ethnicity.
and different tones. And we have Indians, we have Creole, it's a combination, and so many. And the color is different. So when I went to school, we learned each other's name rather than say, oh, the black, the Hispanic. When I came here, was that the automatic
black is labeled. We're labeled over here by color.
Yes.
By color,
and when I was working here, like, do you remember, do you talk to Mr. Gonzalez? And like, who is Mr. Gonzalez? And when I say, oh, the Hispanic guy, like, oh yeah, like, really? Like, you didn't know his name, but as soon as they Hispanic, they already
they know who is it.
And for me, it was very kind of like, oh, that's racist, or that's weird, because I remember Mr. Gonzalez. I know him like Mr. Gonzalez, not like the
Hispanic guy. So have you growing up in your country, did you get labeled a lot for being black?
Yes and no, because I grew up in the middle.
In the middle.
So I have my friends know me that my family speak English, so they didn't have a problem about it. Actually, they was more intrigued because they want to learn it. So they're like, okay, this is gonna help me later in the future and stuff like that. So for me, they didn't have a problem with it. But when I went outside with the different barrios and stuff like that, they like, oh, you're not from here, and that's where you different, or you're more proper, or you're not too down like them. So they automatically put you in boxes. But when they start knowing you,
then they open up some more. So, but the whole transition of coming to the USA was like a whole different experience.
Oh yeah, it was a slap in my face.
At any point in your life, you just feel like, you know what, this is not for me?
Well, when I finally came to live here, because I came and visited a couple times to my mom and my sister, because first my mom and my sister was here, and I came a couple times and visited. So for me, it was not, when they come and show you the places, they went specific to places that they want you to see. But when you live
is different.
It's totally different.
It's different.
Now you really know your neighbors, and now you really don't want to have
a resident. You're a resident now. You're a resident.
Yeah, sometimes they don't want to talk to you. They see you differently, and because they already know that you speak Spanish, but they can't picture you in like, okay, she speaks Spanish, but she don't look Hispanic. So do I close to her, or she's not fixed in my mind in that box that normally people put you
in, label you as or whatever.
I have a lot of problems because in the beginning when I came 20 years ago, you have to write the application. In the application, they have those different boxes and say, oh, you're Hispanic, or you're black, or you're Afro-American, all that stuff. And sometimes I was so confused, like, because I'm Hispanic and I'm black.
That's crazy. That's crazy that she say that, because every time like I'm filling out an application, I'm like, bro, like, I am black.
I have to put others. Before, it was no others.
Oh, it's
so
true.
Now they put you
the other,
the other. So
I never put it in the other. I just put the Hispanic. But in my mind, I'm like, bro, but then I'm black too.
And
it's like if I have
to hide that I'm black.
It's like I have to choose.
You can play with it, but I can hide that I'm black.
It's like you have to. It's like on an application. If they didn't put the other, it's like they're forcing you to choose
who you are.
Who you are instead of you knowing who you is. You get me what I'm saying? So
for me, it was like, okay, and some application I put black, and some application I put Hispanic, and I can see the different reaction when I go to this specific interview. I knew that they was expecting something different. So when I go and I put Hispanic, and they was expecting the different Hispanic, they automatically like, it say here that you is Hispanic. It say here that you speak Spanish.
That's
it's
funny,
like I am.
That's funny. That's so funny.
But it really was true, and I can see that I'm not gonna get the job. That was not
the expectation or the image. Like, it's crazy.
And then it's a bunch of questions that
it's crazy
because now they testing me like, you really
is who you say you are.
Like, where you from? Where you speak Spanish?
Questioning,
Where you learn Spanish? I was like,
questioning.
first-
Why can't you just believe me?
Yes, but it's no, because I'm not the norm.
The norm. In any time of your life, have you like never like ever not felt comfortable in your own skin or in who you are because of your color?
Yes, and sometimes I had to snap myself in it, because is you let that control you or take over. It's really, you want to be, taking medication for it.
Yeah. Was that because of you though, or was it because of people make you feel that way?
I think it's because of people.
Because
right? Even in the African community, when I was working in the hospital, I don't fix them because I'm not one of them.
Yeah.
I have the color, but I'm
not one of them.
Not one of them. So I go to the Asian, I'm not an Asian. So if I go to the Hispanic, I'm not part of them. So normally I always keep myself
isolated, yes,
because I was not fitting.
It's
so
crazy.
That really is take a lot from you, because if you're not strong enough, it's really can
tear you apart. Yes, that can really tear you apart. That's real though, because like in a video that I have on there too, like I let people know there was a time in my life where like I didn't want to say that I was black.
Yeah.
You get me what I'm saying? Because like how black people are portrayed already, you know what I'm saying? The type of scenarios that you see about black people, you know what I'm saying? And it's hard on us also, not only being Hispanic and being black, because we get criticized by both.
Yeah.
You guys sometimes,
the outsiders.
Yes.
In that norm.
We're outsiders in whoever we're like, whatever other world that we go in, maybe like, let's put it like here, USA.
Yeah.
We are outsiders. But even home also we can feel like outsiders.
God, yes. I'm a tourist in my own country.
Yes.
Because like I said before, when I have locks, it's like, no, you definitely don't look like us. You definitely, you're not part of us. Because there's a few African or Jamaican that keep the culture, locks and stuff like that. So because of that, it's kind of like I was the only black maybe woman that was going to my country, and now it's like, okay, you definitely not from here. Even I was speaking the language, and I was like, hey, I live here, I grow here, and I, try to feel
you got
like,
that different image.
So it's like, hey, I'm one of you. It's like, no man.
You're not, it's like the moment you leave your country, it's like and you come back, people just look at you differently.
Totally.
You're not
it's
like
very hurtful too.
It is. Have you ever like get criticized that your Spanish have changed, or that your Spanish is not Panamanian anymore?
Yes. Yeah.
I get criticized for that also, like from even my people them that is in Nicaragua, saying that my Spanish it doesn't sound Nicaraguan anymore.
Yeah.
But what I want them to understand is because now we're around different like Hispanics, that our Spanish blending with their Spanish, and so now we're using different phrases and stuff like that.
Different phrases. Even we Hispanic, we can speak, have a conversation totally in Spanish, but some words
it's gonna be from different cultures.
Don't mean the same.
Yes. Right. So like guys, as we was talking about, like obviously like right now we're gonna speak Spanish for those who want to learn Spanish, so you guys can listen and hear like Panamanian, Puerto Rican, Cuban, everywhere we go, our Spanish is gonna be always different, even though our skin tone is the same. You get me what I'm saying? Our skin tone is the same, but entonces, Erika, dijiste que estabas aquí 20 años en los Estados Unidos.
Vine en el 2000 y ya estamos en el 2020. Es una locura, digamos. Pero no tan bien.
No tan bien.
No tan bien, porque todo el mundo está encerrado en la casa, pero ha sido una bastante trayectoria del tiempo que vine y ahora bastante cambios, nuevo presidente también.
Tú estando aquí, pues Shahada me dijo, ¿verdad? Que eres una bailarina.
Sí. Here we go.
Te pregunto porque ella también está fascinada con el baile y con nuestra cultura, ¿verdad?
Yeah.
Yo sé bailar, yo me defiendo y cosas así, pero tampoco soy...
¿Sabes bailar qué?
Todo.
Todo como qué.
Cualquier canción.
¿Cómo qué? Como salsa, merengue.
Salsa, merengue, bachata, danzar, reggae, no importa, tú sabes que en nuestra cultura eso es lo que venimos haciendo desde niños.
Exacto.
Escuchando los tambores, los carnavales,
Sí.
entonces, no soy profesional en ninguno, pero sé bailar todo.
Exacto.
¿Me entiendes? Porque solo me fascina la música, pero escuché que tú eres profesional como
No profesional.
Profesional, pero eres muy buena bailarina.
Me gusta, o sea, yo crecí en Panamá, como estamos hablando. En Panamá la música es reggaetón, el reggaetón comenzó desde ahí, pero también tenemos la salsa, merengue, bachata, todo. Siempre me he influenciado en esa área, y cuando vine aquí hay una comunidad de hispanos bien grande en Houston. Y hay diferentes congresos de salsa y de bachata, y he estado bien empapada en eso. Y este año, me preparé el año pasado para este año para participar en el Summit, que es una competencia en el mundo que se hace todos los años en Miami. Y fue la primera vez que participé como un amateur, y quedé en tercer lugar. En un solo de salsa.
En un solo de salsa. ¿Nunca habías hecho eso antes?
Nunca había bailado profesionalmente en una competencia y como un solo. O sea, uno baila como tú dices.
Sí, un baile normal, sales y bailas normalmente.
Sí.
Y primera vez te metiste en esa competencia de salirte en tercer lugar.
Sí, ya estaba inyectada, pero ahora estoy más inyectada y quiero seguir haciéndolo más.
Okay.
No estoy tan joven, es mi primera vez, como te digo, y me metí en esa categoría que es de 40 años en adelante. Este año cumplí 49, quiero seguir y ser más joven, sentirme con vida.
49, yo no pensaba que eras 49.
Sí, 49 años.
Let me ask you something. En Panamá, ¿cuándo cumplen su independencia?
Ok, me vas a poner
en una situación.
No, pero es en el mes de noviembre. En el mes de noviembre celebramos bastante independencia de Costa Rica y de Colombia, porque éramos parte de Colombia también.
También.
Por eso también tenemos esa cultura.
Yo no sabía
de los
eso.
faldones y el merengue y Cha-Ching, tú sabes, todo eso.
Yo no sabía eso porque nosotros los nicaragüenses, nosotros lo cumplimos septiembre 15, cuando celebramos nuestro Día de Independencia. Tú, como Shahara que estaba preguntando, ¿verdad? ¿Tú sientes que aún tengo, mi acento como, como cuando hablo en inglés? ¿O sientes que mi español es, no sé?
No tengo ningún problema con tu español, pienso que tu español es más, es una diferencia para mí, que el acento que tienes en español es totalmente diferente al acento que tienes en inglés.
Okay,
en inglés se escucha
más caribeño.
Más caribeño,
okay.
Exacto, más Jamaican, más en esa rama, pero...
pero cuando estoy hablando español, como, ¿dónde tú me pondrías en esa categoría? Dominican Republic, wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. Creo que te tendría que estar escuchando mucho más cuando estás hablando, poniéndole bastante atención, para escuchar de dónde tú eres, porque aún no lo puedo figurar.
No.
I can't figure I hear her Spanish.
Tú no eres el único, ese es el problema, porque los lugares que ellos están acostumbrados es o eres cubano, o sea, si no soy de la isla, soy
¿Qué tal
cubano.
Venezolana? ¿Alguna vez has escuchado eso?
Nunca
Porque casi suenas, escuchándote ahorita, casi suenas como mi primo venezolano cuando le hablo a él. Sí,
pero cuando piensan, tengo que ir en el área de los españoles para ver de dónde eres, nunca tampoco
no lo adivinan, like, no
pues
saben.
Panamá es un país tan pequeño también.
Sí,
que la gente,
como Nicaragua.
sí, y no.
Pero
me imagino
sí.
que no somos tan famosos como.
No, yo
Somos
siento.
famosos,
Oh, there you go.
pero piensan, o sea, como todo el mundo lo primero que piensan es México. Pero definitivamente no pueden pensar que yo soy mexicana.
Sí.
So, automáticamente México está fuera de la lista. So, ahora se tienen que ir. O eres de Puerto Rico, eres cubana, o eres Dominicana República.
Okay.
Esos son los únicos tres que más o menos piensan, oh, hay gente blanca allá, o hay gente negra allá, que de repente ella puede ser parte de eso.
Ok. Quiero hacerte una pregunta. ¿Cómo le llaman ustedes esto en... ¿De dónde tú eres?
Chancletas.
Chancletas. ¿Solo eso?
Chancletas. Eso es lo que me puedo acordar ahora mismo.
¿Qué
Aquí
tal?
le dicen flip-flop.
Aquí sí.
Sí.
¿Qué tal chinela?
No.
¿No?
Si me dice, o sea, eso es lo que estamos hablando en antes. Podemos hablar todo en español, pero ciertas palabras y ciertas cosas, o sea, no significan nada para mí.
Exactamente.
O sea, y esa es una, ahora mismo mencionaste una que si me dice eso, me quedo en
¿Y qué es eso? ¿Y qué es eso?
¿Qué es eso?
It's crazy, man.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Entonces, like, Erika, you know, like, ¿qué tipo de comida típica comen en tu país?
Ok, en mi país hay bastante comida típica.
Okay.
Porque...
Pero, like, algo que representa que tú eres de, you know, Panamá. Like, en Nicaragua, ¿verdad? Si yo digo, like, yo soy de Bluefield, you know, like, ¿qué comen en Bluefield? Yo diría, lo más, hay bastantes comidas típicas como tú dices, pero uno que nos representa bastante a nosotros será el rondón. Like, ¿qué comen en Bluefield?
¿Qué es el rondón?
El rondón es un montón de verduras mezcladas y puedes meterle pescado, puedes meterle cualquier tipo de mariscos y carne como de res y todo. You know, con el jugo va a ser básicamente, no el jugo, pues el sauce then, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to Spanglish, yes, la salsa, you know what I'm saying? Like after breakout, just because I couldn't remember how to say
Yo
it.
también tengo que hacer eso. Tengo que tirar algunas palabras en
Spanglish, yeah. So the sauce or the juice está básicamente hecho con coconut milk. Entonces,
nosotros usamos bastante
el coconut milk,
pero en el Caribbean side.
So,
Si vas para el Hispanic side,
sí,
es el arroz con pollo.
Lo que tú me estás diciendo básicamente es como si yo voy a Managua, porque en Managua comemos más comida hispana y en Bluefield es más comida caribeña, los mariscos y cosas así. Ok, háblame de la parte costeña.
Parte costeña, estamos hablando de Bocas del Toro, estamos hablando
Boca del Toro.
La Boca del Toro.
Okay, that's brand new to me, no. Okay, antes de que tú sigas mencionando todos esos nombres, el primero me agarró, ¿me entiendes? Explica eso, por favor.
Déjame explicarte.
Okay.
No es exactamente la Boca del Toro, pero es una isla. Que se llama Bocas del Toro.
Yo pensé que era una comida.
Por eso digo, si estamos hablando del costero, estamos hablando de Colón, estamos hablando de Boca del Toro, que la mayoría es negra y es más para el caribeño. So ahí estamos con y en parte de la capital hay una.
¿Cuál es la capital de ustedes?
Panamá.
Se llama Panamá.
Okay. La ciudad de Panamá.
Porque el de nosotros es Managua. Sí, esa es la ciudad.
Panamá.
Okay.
Sí. So, yo soy de la capital y hay una sección arriba abajo que es más para la gente de negra como nosotros. Y eso es más para el Caribe. Ahí donde está la mayoría de los descendientes que vinieron de Jamaica.
Serían básicamente como yo, que soy de Bluefield.
Ya. Pero la comida es, si tú vas con un restaurante jamaicano, eso es lo que vas a conseguir.
Allá en Panamá también.
Rice and peas, the salted fish. You wanna find the oxtail. You wanna find all the good stuff, the patties and stuff.
Oh, patty! Amazing. She said patty just now, and I'm just like the coconut bread.
Yeah, the coconut bread. You wanna find all the stuff. En el área española, porque nosotros somos gobernados por los españoles. So tenemos el arroz con pollo, tenemos las tortillas, que es una masa de maíz. But as soon as you say tortilla, you already think it's Mexico.
Yes,
you know,
that's what they would think. That's what they would think.
Yeah, automatically you feel like, oh, it's Mexico. Automatically they picture the tortilla as
even when
Mexico.
they hear, do you guys make tacos the same as how they make it, or your guys' tacos is different from Mexican tacos?
Taco is not a food for us.
No?
No,
Oh.
we don't have really tacos.
We got tacos in Nicaragua, but our tacos is not like their tacos. It's different because we roll our.
We really eat food. We eat the rice and peas. We eat the arroz con lenteja y carne y plantain. O sea, esa es una de las comidas.
What is lenteja?
Lenteja is one of the beans, but it's very small.
Like the small
The
green
little
beans.
fine, it's very small and fine and flat. We use a lot of beans. We eat a lot of rice.
That is all like rice and beans. That is
that's
what crazy, because I came over here and I was like, especially living with her, you know, when we was living with her parents, I'll be like, hey, like, yo, like, where's the beans? Yo, where's the rice? You know what I'm saying? And she'll be like,
if we don't have the rice, it's kind of like we didn't eat.
yes, you know, like, and it's just like it's not food, you know. So like she don't eat much beans, and I'm like, bro, like I need my rice and a bean. Like anywhere I go in a restaurant, the first thing I ask is if they have rice and beans. And the meat comes after. You get what I'm saying? The essential is the rice and the beans.
Yes, and the plantain.
And the plantain.
Mine has to be.
I have to have plátano always.
El plátano
Always.
Plátano maduro, plátano maduro. Plátano en tentación. ¿Sabes qué es plátano en tentación?
Suena tentativo, pero no sé qué es.
That's a good one. Ok, plátano en tentación es algo típico de mi país también, y sé que en otros países también es popular, pero tienen varias versiones de cómo lo preparan. Es plátano maduro, lo rostizas, y le pones cinnamon y canela, y le pones mantequilla, tú sabes que todo sabe bien con mantequilla. So, y se carameliza el plátano. So es más dulce de lo normal. So it's delicioso. It's a side dish.
But guys, as you guys see, we gave you, you know, a little part of our history. We gave you a little part of our background. We show you guys our Spanish. You know. So I'ma just add whatever information that Erica give me after. I'ma just add it for you guys, so that way, you know, if anybody's seeing this in the Houston area or anything like that, and you have dreads, you know, maybe guys might see this, or some females might see this that have dreads as well, you know, because dreads is very popular nowadays. You get me? So like, I'm gonna leave her information down below, guys, and please, you know, contact her. Get pretty like me, you know what I'm saying?
I guarantee you there will still be some, say it here too, there will be somebody in the comments trying to tell y'all who y'all are.
Well, they heard you already, baby, so I'm pretty sure. You get what I'm saying?
Tell you who you are.
I'm Erica Thomas, and I'm originally from Panama City, Panama, and I speak Spanish, and I'm black.
Well, you guys already know who I am, so I don't have to tell you anything else. You get me? But Erica, I really appreciate you taking your time. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's the first time I'm meeting her, and she was really nice enough to do this for me. And I think it was like very informative, not only for me. I'm hoping it's for you guys also, as you're learning different background and different cultures. Same skin color.
I would like to say something. You know, coming from my country 20 years ago, all the experience that I've been having, please have an open mind. Don't be judgmental. It's really helpful. Knowing that we are so mixed now that we don't fix in dual boxes
or perspective.
Yeah, so be open-minded. That's the only thing I'm asking. We're different. We bring flavor. We hear we want to embrace who we are, not shut down, and it's not fair. And just be nice.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. We're not saying nothing else, right?
I don't think so.
I think that's pretty easy. But anyway, guys, you don't know, make sure you go and follow me on social media. Facebook, AkNikaflow505, Instagram, AkNikaflow505, same way. And by the way, your boy is a TikToker now, so you guys can go and find me on TikTok as well as the General, AkDahGeneral. You know what I say? I'm gonna leave everything right there. Salute.
Bye-bye.
Life too fly to be stressing. Throw trouble away and take your blessing. Every day is a new lesson. I'm not perfect, but I am progressing. Always shoot my shot, they step up, then I fade away. Music like the only how to get me through the day.